'Tis the season for haunted fragrances. Yes, let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Dee Maria here. Yes, we're doing my Halloween fragrances, or as I like to say, my more haunted, spooky season type of fragrances. This list is pretty fun. It came to me while I was sitting there watching Halloween movies on Freeform and whatnot. If you know, things like Hocus Pocus, Addams Family. Yes, I am a child of the 90s, so that is Halloween to me. But as always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. I decided to do something dark to fit the occasion, and this is from Maack, and this is Maack Smoke Purple lipstick. I had to dig this one out. It's been a minute, but it is a truly blackened plum lipstick. As always, details on the face and everything I talk about in this video will be in the description box below, so you don't have to ask questions about it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day. This actually is an honorable mention. It could have been on this list in its own right, but it didn't quite cut it because these other fragrances just smell like Halloween a little bit more for me. So the fragrance of the day, you all, is from Tom Ford, and this is Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. Shall I say, if you want a kind of spooky season haunted vanilla, this is the one to go with because it's woody, it's spicy, slightly incensey. This one has personality, and I love this one. I used to hate this scent, and then I fell in love with it. Ugh, that's why a full bottle is here. But of course, Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille is a fragrance of the day. I feel like I've already done the dedicated review on this scent, so definitely check that out on the channel. This one deserves to be talked about, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I did a dedicated review. I'll link it up top. And now let's get into my list of haunted fragrances. I feel like this one is like the most obvious one that could ever be on this list, you all. So we had to go ahead and start out with the old favorite, and that is BDK's Gouache Chell. I mean, hello, look at the color of the juice. It is gray or black, depending on how you're seeing this, but I mean, come on now. This is a haunted fragrance, and I always say it has a gloominess feeling about this scent, but I will get into the notes about it, you all. There's fig in here, there's black tea, there's cardamom. In the heart, we have iris, and we also have bourbon vetiver in here too. And then in the base, we have sandalwood, and we have tonka bean. This scent, I've worn it a lot already. The fig in here, the fig, and there's like a smokiness to this, and there is a tea note in here. This one just works for fall, but in particular, since it's October and we're counting down to the holiday, which is Halloween, I had to put Gouache Chell on the list, you all. It just has a haunted feeling, I mean, and the look of it. I mean, no other fragrance I have has juice this color, so just by default, it makes the list. And that again is BDK's Gouache Chell. Full dedicated review is already up on the channel. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. This next fragrance is the newest one to the collection. I'm excited to talk about it because this one, ooh, it's spooky in a sexy way, and I'm here for it. This is from Bon Parfumeur. This is their new Iris Kava from 502. It's from the new X-Straight line. The brand kindly sent this over to me. I asked for this one when I saw the notes for it, so I'm like, oh no, this one's gonna give me what I need. Let me get into the notes so y'all understand why I'm here for this one. So you all, we have top notes of, we got rum, we got cacao, we have petitgrain. Then in the middle, you all, we have iris, we have sandalwood, vanilla, and cedar. And then in the base, you all, we have leather, we have tonka bean, and cashmere. Like, the notes, yes. The cacao in here, the rum, and that iris. I love an iris note. Iris is a flower that gives everything a powdery effect. It also has like a coffee effect too. Even though coffee isn't listed, but I promise I smell it in here. This is dark, rich, think very dark chocolate, very dark coffee, think espresso roast along those lines, but with some sweetness in it too, because there is vanilla and rum in here. This is rich and it's very dark. The fact that it has this dark quality about it is why it makes this list. It's definitely a haunted fragrance in my opinion, and I will be wearing this one more, but I had to talk about it for this one because there's a smokiness to it. There's a mysteriousness about this fragrance. I am here for this scent, man. I knew it was good, but I didn't expect it to be this good. But most importantly, it makes this list of haunted fragrances, and that again is 502 Iris Kava from Bon Parfumeur. Now this next fragrance is an OG. This one is just powerful, but it's dark. I promise it is. Some people might even say it's kind of sexy too, but this one's just, it's just powerful. You gonna know it. This is from the house of Tom Ford, and this is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Yes, the OG, the fragrance that started it all. Put some respect on her name. This scent is amazing, totally unisex, by the way. So the thing about this scent, it has ylang ylang in here. There's also bergamot and bitter orange. We also have rum. We got black plum in here too. And of course we have orchids and some vanilla too with some patchouli. You want to talk about a scent that leaves a trail. Like before we really knew about leaving a trail, sillage, projection, all that, Tom Ford Black Orchid was doing it. I mean, This scent deserves its flowers, and that's why it makes this list, because there is a dark quality. This is not a scent I can wear in the daytime. It has to be worn at night. And particularly if I'm out on a cooler night, that's when it really sings. It's a cold weather scent for that reason. And traditionally, Halloween tends to fall on a very cold night. I don't know what it is. It could have been warm all month, but I promise once October 31st gets here, it just gets cold. That's just how it always has been. So again, this fragrance is Tom Ford's Black Orchid, an OG, and one that we still gonna talk about and wear in 2024. Now this next fragrance is also from the house of Tom Ford. If you notice, Tom Ford does dark fragrances very well, at least they're old ones. These are older scents that I'm bringing up, not the new releases, just saying. But yes, the next fragrance, you all, this is Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. This one is not talked about. This one is in fact slept on. This is a fragrance that I wasn't even checking for. It was not on my radar. In fact, it took one of my younger sorority sisters to tell me about it and was like, big sis, you need to get on this. I know you like fragrances. You need to check Noir de Noir out. And I was like, okay, let me see. Okay, I trust your taste. And she was right. She put me on, and that's why a full bottle happened. I've actually had my bottle now, I want to say 2 or 3 years. It's not new to the collection. I just want to give you all that, you know, backstory. But Noir de Noir, this right here, this is dark. This is unisex. It's very earthy. So it smells very dark. And plus the name Noir de Noir, come on now. That's super dark. So y'all, we have in here, we have saffron. We have black rose, we got truffle going on in here, there's patchouli in here, vanilla, and there's oud in this too. This scent plays no games. I had to spray a little bit of it to remind myself about this scent because she's not one I wear every day because I have to be in a very particular mood, which to be fair, haunted season, spooky season, Halloween is one time a year, which makes sense, but it's perfect for this. Very earthy patchouli, the truffle in here. And yes, the saffron in here is done well. It's not too loud to the point it smells like leather or metallic-y to me. No, this is done well. It's blended well, but you got like a more earthier scent. Completely unisex. Noir de Noir is truly straight down the middle. Unacquired taste, but for Halloween, haunted season, Halloween parties and things you're going to, trunk or treat, this will work. I'm just saying. So Tom Ford's Noir de Noir had to be on the list. Now this next fragrance is a fave. I've been talking about it. It actually made my fragrance tray for the month. This is from Killian, you all. We have Killian's Black Phantom. I mean, if you look at the bottle and then the carafe it comes with, it looks like something out of Pirates of the Caribbean to me. So this one is a coffee scent to me, coffee and rum. So there's dark chocolate, there's coffee, there's almond in here, heliotrope caramel, there's sugar, there's tonka bean vetiver. This scent smells yummy, delicious, and dark. You gotta be a dark chocolate, dark coffee lover to enjoy this one. But there is still some sweetness in here, and it's not so heavy that it's gonna choke you out. In fact, this one doesn't wear that long, doesn't last that long. I said that in this full dedicated review, if you all recall. Watch it if you haven't already. But Black Phantom, this one is a sweet take on darkness in my opinion, and very fun to wear out. Completely unisex as well. Don't let the bottle fool you, ladies. We can wear this one too. But I had to recommend Killian's Black Phantom for this list. Now I'm probably gonna sound like a broken record, but I've been telling y'all this scent is the ultimate spooky season fragrance to me. Andrea Max Jest, I'm gonna keep saying it. It just smells like October. It smells like Halloween. It smells like every event that happens around this time of year. Pumpkin patch, harvest festival, you name it. Jest. This right here, and it's an extrait too. So it has notes of plum, cardamom, and apple. There's also heliotrope, there's rum, there's chocolate in here. There's also vanilla, ambroxan, and musk in this fragrance. This scent, you gotta like that dark chocolate note in here. It's nice. It mixes well with their rum. Oh, and this one performs a little bit, goes a very long way. You have to scrub it in order to get it off. The longevity is there. That's one thing I have to give Andrea Max X straight line. It's credit, it's flowers on. All of them perform. I don't have an issue with any of them, and I tested all of them. I did a sampling series video. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. But Jest smells like this time of year. It smells like we're going trick-or-treating or we're going to the harvest festival right now. Most importantly, it smells haunted for this list, and that again is Andrea Max Jest. Now this next fragrance, you all, is from the house of Kayali. This one is not talked about at all. In fact, I feel like it's forgotten about, even though it came out in the whole collection. But then to be fair, this one did come out a little bit later from the rest. It's from the Oudgasm collection, you all. We have Kayali's Oudgasm Smoky Oud. I know, you probably forgot about this one. We talk about vanilla oud. We talk about maybe the rose one a little bit too. But most of the vanilla oud is the most loved because I love that one too. But we do not talk about smoky oud. And in my opinion, if you've been looking for the occasion to wear this one, it's Halloween. It's all your Halloween events, harvest season, this time of year. Right now is the time to wear smoky oud. So let's get into the notes because again, she slept on. So we have top notes of rum and saffron. Then we have middle notes of cistus, geranium, and jasmine. Then in the base, you all, we have patchouli, we have cedarwood, gaiac wood, vanilla, white musk, and oud. So there is a lot going on here, some heavy hitting notes. You gotta like cedarwood, you gotta like oud for sure. I do get the vanilla in here. Although it's not the traditional Kayali vanilla, think vanilla 28, silk santal, it's not that. This is a very dark take, a very dark scent. And actually this scent is extremely unisex, which normally Kayali fragrances tend to be more feminine leaning, but fellas, you can wear smoky oud. This one, the guys can wear too. This one is dark. You need to be wearing all black wearing this. Dark lipstick, dark nails, dark hair, just all of the above. Smoky eye. This is rich, woody, rich, but there's still some sweetness in here, so it's not too overbearing, it's not too earthy, but this fragrance is very dark and it's very haunted, okay? It's definitely giving haunted vibes. So absolutely Kayali's Oudgasm Smoky Oud had to be on this list because this is her time to shine. And the last fragrance to make my haunted fragrances, my Halloween list fragrances, you all, this is the one I probably wear the most out of all of these on this list. And that is really saying something to the point that I even have the matching body care for it. And y'all know I do not do body care. So that's really saying something. The last fragrance to make the haunted list, y'all, is Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka Cologne Intense line. I have a 50 ml in the old packaging. They've since redone their bottles, as you will see in store. But this is the best scent from Jo Malone. That is the heel I'm willing to die on. This scent is so good. And also too, I picked up the 50 ml of the body cream when I was near a Jo Malone boutique because I love this scent that much. The notes in it, y'all, is extremely simple. So we have notes of lavender up top. Then in the middle, we have myrrh. And then in the base, we have tonka bean. They kept it straight to the point, and it's such a simple scent, but it's so rich. I know we talk about the rip of Jo Malone fragrances not lasting because they are colognes. However, this one lasts. The Cologne Intense line, the darker line of bottles, they perform. And this scent is perfectly unisex, but there's a darkness about this scent. There is a very much come hither. I only wear it when it's cold outside. It's a cold weather fragrance. I know some people did tell me they wear this scent year round. I had somebody tell me this is their signature scent, which I can understand because there is a bit of mysteriousness about it. And nothing else smells like myrrh and tonka too. Jo Malone did their thing when they made this. Like, wow, this scent made lavender different from how everybody else does lavender. This is a unique take on lavender, but most importantly, there's a darkness of richness. It's that myrrh in here too. I think that's doing it. That makes this list, y'all. So that's why I had to put Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka Cologne Intense on the list. Yes, with the matching body care. So now you all know my list of haunted fragrances for Halloween. Let me know what you think about my list. Do you agree? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Also, tell me what are your spooky season, haunted season fragrances. I would love to know them. And as always, leave it in the comments and I will read them and respond when I can. But until next time else, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.